it's been this wonderful partnership with HHFDC, and we're doing a project that will address some of the issues that we talked about today. But it does have its challenges, and I want to talk a little bit about that as well. So briefly, Forest City we're a large multidisciplinary developer. Many developers do lots of things. There are developers who do malls, and developers who do office buildings or housing. We kind of do everything. So projects that Forest City has done, you may have heard of. We redeveloped the Stapleton Airport in Denver. We're the developers of the New York Times building in Manhattan. Here in Hawaii, we are rebuilding the Navy and Marine Corps housing. And that's about a $2 billion project where we built almost 1,000 homes 2 years ago. So kind of do big partnerships, kind of interesting, fun projects. As I mentioned, we're all across the country. We're actually even in Britain doing things. Down in the bottom corner, you can see our Fort Island project. I did here in Honolulu. So this story is about the parcel of land that Janice spoke to. HHFDC purchased 272 acres some time ago, decade and a half ago, from a large landowner, QLT. And HHFDC, as a governmental agency responsible for affordable housing, worked on the project and put out an RFP that Forest City answered. One of the reasons, and I heard one question about community times, one of the reasons for this RFP was to address an acute problem on the Big Island, and frankly on all of the islands. The quality of people's life is really impacted by housing. This graphic shows, if you see that kind of purple or that lighter purple line over in Puna, which is near Hilo, you'll see that there's a lot of people who live there. The smaller line to the right is the housing. So they live over there, they don't work there, they can't work there, there are no jobs. There's a bit of now the relationship is opposite in Kona. If you assume, very roughly speaking, that every job can support 2 people, you can see that Kona actually has more jobs proportionately than associated people. So in that situation, that's where you put the housing. And that wasn't just an HHFDC idea. The county was thoughtful and implemented a transit-oriented design, conceptual development, where TND is traditional neighborhood design, and TOD is transit-oriented design. Forest City has done a lot of this. We've done all over the country to a certain degree. On some of our communities, we've actually even done it here. On the Marine Corps base, we have communities that are very walkable. We can get people to jobs. We can do all of the right things. And so we embarked off we went on our process. First thing that we often do, in fact, maybe always do, is have a charrette. And went out to the community, asked the community kind of, okay, here's this broad idea. You've got some planning principles. Let's go forward. The community came back to us, talked about connectivity, kokua aku, kokua mai, which means helping one another to help yourself, education, open space, nature, sustainability. Wonderful concepts, great things to kind of endorse and grab and give, really good material for a developer and a planning team. So we went forward with this plan. I'm going to talk about some of the specifics, but we have 2 school sites. As a quick aside, Forest City and one of our developments in Stapleton recently built a school. It was a charter school, and the incoming students come in on average 1 grade level behind. So they come in behind it. We've actually sent, for the last 2 or 3 years, I can't remember, 100% of those kids have gone to college. We've got 2 school sites. We've ground this thing with education. We have big archaeological preserve parks. We've worked with the DHHL community next to us to really kokua. We're working together on that one. So really neat planning. Connectivity, streets coming together, lots of walking. We've got a neo-traditional town center, parkland up near the single-family homes, education, talk a little bit about the schools, open space and nature, parks have kind of anchored each segment of this. We've got a 1/4 mile walking radii so that everybody can kind of get to a node This is, we've worked very closely with the Department of Homeland and the homestead community adjacent to us. And then sustainability, I kind of wish I had shown this earlier. I debated this last night as I was putting this together. Way too late, of course. But as you look at the graph of housing and transportation affordability, I think that's really interesting and telling for our state particularly. As you look at a family with 3 cars, the bottom part of that chart talks about housing costs, and the top part talks about transportation costs. So you can see with 3 cars, you're spending almost as much on your transportation as you do on your housing. That relationship gets much better as you get into a lot of communities. You can kind of live the sort of thing that we want to do, and frankly have done elsewhere. And then off to the right is the real base and tenet of sustainability, the 3 circles: environmental sustainability, economic sustainability, social sustainability, community and the planet. And this is kind of nice because whenever we design anything, we look to LEED, but I don't ever let LEED just dictate what we're going to do. But we put this into the big pot, mix it all together, and what came out was a LEED solar community. So we've qualified for LEED. This project will be a LEED solar community. One of the neat things about LEED, if you look to the second bullet point, you can see affordability is actually a tenet of LEED. You get LEED points if you do an affordable community. So that's kind of, here's some images. Here's our Main Street, the multifamily, single family, kind of smaller single family, working to that market that Don Horner had talked about earlier. And again, I was going to show you the plan, I guess I missed that slide. But here's this is kind of the punchline of the tragedy. HHFDC starts this project. It's great. 2007, released the RFP. We answered the RFP. That takes some time to structure contracts and go through the RFP process. It's a very exacting, very professional process. That's important and good. But the best case is that by 2010, 5 years later, this thing comes to fruition. So we heard about cycles and all of these sorts of things. This is the process that developers go through here. Interestingly, just to add to this, I think this is very much best case because we're in this very quasi-judicial, very formal land use permission process right now. And we have interveners, so another group, a large landowner, has come in and said, we don't really want this because we're afraid that the affordable housing proportionately will not do its share of traffic improvements and the sorts of impacts on development. We're just saying we'll do our share. They want this project to do more than its share. And this is, to me, this is a problem. But for the fact that we have a great partner in HHFDC helping us with this investment, frankly, probably because of the fact that we're a multi-billion-dollar company, people shouldn't do this. This isn't a good economic choice to go after projects in this type of approval process. That's the hard economics. That's what I think we have to fix. These shouldn't be projects that just get done before the city. That's not right. They shouldn't be projects that need the support of government. I mean, everybody, there should be this robust market of people who can take these things on. And we don't have it anymore. We don't have it because the process is difficult. And as I'm frankly learning in this particular one, it's easier to object to it than it is to have than to